So in question number 10, an express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 132 kilometers between Mysore and Bangalore, without taking into consideration the time they stop at the intermediate stations. If the average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than that of the passenger train, find the average speed of the two trains. Okay, the express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 130 km between Mysore and Bangalore. So now let's say that Mysore and Bangalore. So let's say if this is 132 kilometers, the express train. So let's take the speed of the express train as SE, and the speed of the one is the express train, and the other train here is passenger train. Okay. And then they are talking about their average speed. So what I am doing here is I am denoting, putting a dash above this. This is just like assuming that this is the average speed of the express train and this is the average speed of the passenger train. And it says if the average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than the average speed of the passenger train. So this comes out to be 11 km per hour. Let's assume this is equation 1. Further, express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train to travel 132 kilometers between. Okay. So what do we understand by this? Let's say, and what are we supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out the average speeds of the train. So when the express train travels from here to here, it takes 1 hour lesser than the other train, which is the passenger train. Okay. So what do we do? So let's say the time taken by the express train minus the time taken by the passenger train is given to you as 1 hour. Right? And then the next thing that I can do here is, we know that distance is equal to speed into time. So the speed of the express train in this case, as assumed as SE, will be 132 divided by SE. Now when you are taking the difference like this, this will show that the express train is taking 1 hour more, wherein the express train is taking 1 hour less. So this becomes TP and TS, let's say TE. So the passenger train takes a time TP and the express train takes the time TE. So now in this case, this will be 132 upon SP minus 132 upon SE, which is already given to you as 1 hour. So from here, can I say SE minus SP, right? Comes out to be how much? This is what you get from here, and from here, now this is 132. So now when you do this, what do you do after this? So time taken is distance upon speed is what we do. So then we are saying SE minus SP, and then this goes down. Do we have the value of SE minus SP? Yes, we do have the value. But in that case, what will we say? We'll say that SP into SE is just like saying, how much are we getting it from here? Now, if I just articulate slightly here, I can say this is 4 into 3. So 1, can I write 4? So now we know that which train. So can I take the speed of the express train? In any case, I know is greater, and the difference between their speed is 11 km per hour. You get the answer from here itself. So can I say the speed of the express train is how much? 44 km per hour. And speed of the passenger train is how much? 33 km per hour. And now if it has to travel a distance of 132 kilometers, how much time will it take? This will take 3 hours. And how much time will this take? This will take 4 hours. So you will see that here I have done it slightly in a different manner, though you can always do it by quadratic equations. It's just because of the fact that you should know at least 2 ways of solving the same question. So if you want to do it by quadratic equations, we can substitute and we can form a quadratic equation, find out the speeds and then substitute. In any case, you're going to get this only as the answer. Right? Let us talk about question number 11. So question number 11 says sum of the areas of 2 squares. So let's say one square with a side A and another square with a side B. This is already given to you as 468 meter square. Okay. If the difference of their perimeters is 24, find the sides of the 2 squares. If the difference of their perimeters, now the moment they use the word like difference, now difference does not have, I mean, if I say what is the difference between A and B, difference is directionless. It does not specify a direction. Now when I say this, what I mean to say is the difference could be A minus B, the difference could be B minus A also. So now when we are saying difference between their perimeters could be either this or this. It does not say that subtract the perimeter of the second, let's say the second from the first, respectively also. So since they have not mentioned it specifically that they are talking about which square while taking the difference, so you have to consider the difference as 4A minus 4B between their perimeters or the difference as 4B minus 4A. But at a time consider one case, or maybe you can work simultaneously on both the cases. So now this was given to you as a 24, which means in the first case we were saying that A minus B is equal to a 6, and the second case that we are making here is B minus A is equal to a 6, and this is something that remains common to both. So we can just substitute the value of A or B, whichever you wish. So if I say A is equal to B plus 6, we could have said B plus 6 whole square plus B square is equal to a 468 in the first case. And in the second case, we are saying that if I take A on the other side, now we can say that this is nothing but A is equal to B minus 6. So B minus 6 plus B square is equal to a 468. Right? So when we solve this, we get 2B square plus 12B plus 36 is equal to a 468, and this side we get it as 2B square minus 12B plus 36 is equal to a 468. On this side you will see that 2B square plus 12B minus a 432 is equal to a 0. On the other side you will see 2B square plus 12B, minus 12B minus 432 is equal to a 0. Right? Okay. Now, what is the difference between them? The only difference lies between the coefficients of, in B, the small b, the coefficient of x. So, now this can be further written as b square plus 6b minus 216. Okay. So, now can I say A is equal to 1, B is equal to 6, C is equal to minus 216. What is the value of delta from here? B square minus 4AC, which is just like saying 36 plus 864. Now, in that case, the value of delta is a 900. So, real, unequal and rational roots. What is the value of alpha from here? Minus B minus delta upon 2A. The value of beta here is minus B plus root delta upon 2A. Once you solve this, you are getting from here as minus 6 minus 30 upon 2, and this you are getting it as minus 6 plus 30 upon 2, and you are talking about this side, so side cannot be negative, don't waste your time here. But here you can always say 30 minus 6 is 24. Right? Now you would have done the same here. I am saving time here, except for what you were supposed to do here was the value of alpha in this case will be, when you are saying minus b, so this becomes 6 minus 30 upon 2, and the value of beta comes out to be 6 plus 30 upon 2. So in this case you are getting 18, in this case you are getting a negative value which is not supposed to be considered. Now, what is the value of b, that your capital B that you are getting finally? So you can say that you are getting two cases for b. One case you are getting the value as 12, the other case you are getting the value of b as 18. Now in this case, now you know that the difference between them is a 6. Okay, so in one case a would be greater, saying that this is 18, and in the other case a would be smaller, which is nothing but 12. Has it been done correctly? Okay, how much is a 144? I mean, how much is a 12 square, which is a 144? So we'll have to check for both the cases, wherein what are we saying? We are saying that now in this case, if I take this case, this is just like saying a 12 square which is a 144 plus an 18 square which is a 324. Here also you get the same, which is nothing but 468 meters square. Now what are they asking for? Find the sides of the two squares. Now, irrespective of the two cases that you are getting, but you will say that the sides are 12 and 18 only. Now if they want to be very specific, it's only then. If they are looking for a specific answer, what was the side of the first square or what was the side of the second square, then you have to consider both the answers. But if they are not asking specifically, which they are not asking, they are just asking find the sides of the two squares, that means you just need to tell the sides are 12 and 18, or you could have said 18 and 12, does not make any difference, because they are not they are not talking about a specific square, they are just talking about generic sides. If you feel that the solutions that we have given to you for the various questions of this exercise makes you solve the questions correctly and completely, and it gives you a broad perspective and various perspectives of solving the questions correctly, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. If you have already done so, click on the bell icon and select all so that you receive updates from us regularly. If you want us to do videos on specific topics or difficult topics, put it in the comment section so that we can do it for you. Thank you so much. Until next we meet, goodbye.